So what is EthStorage? If I use one sentence, I will describe it as using Ethereum security properties and extend Ethereum storage capacities as a layer 2. So more precisely, it is a kind of like storage rollup rather than EVM specific rollup. For example, right now, Ethereum is moving towards like a rollup centric scaling solutions, which basically will use kind of fraud proof and validity proof to verify the off-chain computations and on the layer 1. So we are basically building a similar ideas, but instead of the fraud proof and validity proof, we are basically using called storage proof, which tells that we are able, the layer 2 persists a large number of data, can be potentially petabytes of data, and then we are able to verify all those proof on top of layer 1 smart contract, so that we are able to save the storage cost to 1 to the 1,000. So here is a quick comparison. I just ignored all the details, but just highlight the major difference is that, like, unlike other EVM specific rollouts, there's no specific enforcement of the physical replicas of underlying layer 2 world state. And in EthStorage, since we have a very super large world state, we want to make sure it is secure and available. And so we are building kind of like a token incentives using Ether, and also be sure that there's a M, which M can be 50 or 100 physical replica that persists in the network. With this, we are able to do a lot of applications. For example, fully decentralized front end, which we just released a Web3 access protocol to support that, and also native storage for NFT, and a couple of them. So due to the time limitation, I won't go through the technical details, but I just want to highlight basically what the grant is doing. Basically, is doing the proof of storage on dynamic layer 2 datasets with a layer 1 contract. The keywords, one is dataset is dynamic, where a lot of existing storage solutions, they are working on static files, and also verifiable on smart contract. And key technology is called key value NoSQL or key value security. So, and here is a quick comparison. So you can see that we are basically building a large key value store with programmable semantics like CRUD, and everything is compatible with Ethereum, but with much lower cost and greater capacity. So also to access this data, we are also building Web3 access protocol, which was finalized a few weeks ago. Actually, it's defined a Web3 scheme, kind of like HTTP, but instead of locating centralized resources, it's locating decentralized resources hosted by smart contract, and also the resources that hash into the EthStorage. So we have the Ether Denver, we have also Bounty to encourage people to build on top of this access protocol. And so with that, we are able to experiment a lot of interesting ideas. For example, we can upload Vitalik blocks to the, for example, Arbitrum Nova, and then there's a widely reception on how we solve this problem and how we work, and so that we are able to permanently store the Vitalik blocks on top of Ethereum. There are also a couple of applications like decentralized Git that we are able to basically build all the Ethereum code on top of Ethereum itself. So in the future, we imagine that we are able to scale both the Ethereum, both in terms of computational and also storage, and we are able to achieve much better fully decentralized network, and everything is built on top of Ethereum. So for the timeline, we are going to launch a full foundational testnet at the early of this half of this year, and so welcome everybody to be able to come out and build all the crazy ideas, experiment all these applications. So thank you very much for the opportunity, and so looking forward to your question of you can just contact me on Twitter, and yeah.